project, which was sorely needed in this neighborhood, and was, as I had mentioned before, I don't want to take Mr. Hollis's thunder, but he kept pushing and pushing for this about 4 or 5 years ago, that this project needed to get done, and we were able to use funds on this project and some of our other funds, and also do MLK Circle. So there's a lot of hard work went into this, and Ralph was a big part of that up until he couldn't really help us. So I want to welcome you all here, and then say thank you for coming out to show us support for the community, for Ralph and his family. I'm glad you all could be here to celebrate the life, and for us as a small token to show our support, and make sure Ralph's name is not forgotten. I know it won't be, but I welcome you all here, and I want to take this opportunity, if there's any other council members, I know we have a couple present, want to make any remarks before Ralph gets up to talk about, not Ralph, Ralph gets up to talk about Rod. I wish Ralph were here. He would probably say we're making too much of a fuss. But, well, I'll tell you this, we have a lot of special guests here. Sheriff Thomas is here. We have Councilman Clemens, Councilman Hollis, Mr. Richardson from the American Legion. We have our former city administrator here, Mr. Larry, who's enjoying retirement and grandbabies. Several former employees, local business people, a lot of family of former mayors and council members. So we're all glad you're here. Mr. Hollis, Mr. Clemens, you'd like to say make any remarks? Look like Mr. Hollis. Come on up.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. It's something in a long time we were going to do for Mr. Ralph McCrary. When I got on council, Ralph supported me here in Brundle, and our community over here was run down. I wanted to do something for the community and for Ralph. I promised Ralph before he passed that I would do something for him. So I thank the mayor and the council, the previous council, helping me get this done for Mr. McCrary. I want to say, Ms. Brundle, thank you for everything you have done for the city and your Ralph kids and your grandkids. It's such a blessing to get this done. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. It's truly a blessing to be here today to see this dedication to someone who's very deserving of it. Of course, for many of those that don't know, this area and this street is very sentimental to not only to our family, but to all those that know the history of it. You know what I'm saying? Ralph and my fathers were stepbrothers, so he and I, you know what I'm saying, know these streets very well. And so for him to be honored, you know what I'm saying, with the street being dedicated to him, the street that he grew up on, I grew up on, and the work that he done in this community, especially on this street, to see this project being done, although he didn't live to see it, it's just a blessing that his family, his children is able to see it. So now that his name going on this street sign will live on from years to come, even for their children to see it done, and knowing the work that their father, their grandfather, and with Miss Brenda, along with her husband, did for us. So we just thank you all for coming, seeing this memorial time, and we want y'all to know this is going to be a great part of history. And we just want you all to know how much we appreciate you, and I'm part of this family, but also thank God I'm able to be part of this council to see that our streets are still being done in our district and district and proud. So thank you again, and God bless you all.
I'd like to ask Rod Wilson, our Utilities Director, Public Works Director, to come up, and he had the opportunity of a lot of us to work with Ralph for a long time, and he wants to give you some few words about some of his contributions to the city and about the impact he had on the city as a whole. So, thank you.
Good morning, everyone. I had the absolute privilege of knowing Ralph McCrary, and think about a guy that worked for a place almost 4 decades, almost 40 years. That's unheard of in today's world. But started jotting down a few things the other day, and I realized I'd be up here a month trying to name all the things that Ralph did for this city. He just look at the people here today. We all were impacted by Ralph. Miss Brenda told me one time, you know, Ralph's colorblind. I said, I've known that for a long time, because he didn't see color. He didn't see black and white, rich or poor. He helped everybody, everybody. And I mean, I see all these familiar faces, and I know that's the way he was. He didn't have hobbies like we do. His hobby was to help people, and he did it. His work day didn't stop when we got off work. That's when he went to work. Miss Brenda will back me up on this. Some nights he come in at 11 o'clock. I mean, he's been working for people. You know, it wasn't out hunting, fishing, cars, and all that stuff. It was helping people. And he did it as good as anybody I've ever known. I've said it 1,000 times. I've never met anybody like Ralph. He told me right before he passed, right here behind us, he said, if I look down and ever see you crying about little old me, I'm going to laugh. I said, you're going to have to laugh, Buck. I love the man. He was as good as they come. But thank you all for coming out, and really appreciate every one of you. And this is a fitting tribute to a really, really great man. Not a good man, a great man. Thank you.
I just will quickly say again what a blessing he was. The last, he came and changed the water heater out for me one day, and I went and bought the stuff, and he changed it out, and I'm like, Ralph, you gonna give me a bill? Oh yeah, and he just wandered off to the next job and never saw the bill. So he had a servant's heart, and it's hard to find that these days in this world. A lot of us struggle with just things going on, but he truly was. And the other little story I'll just mention quickly is the engineer and I were down here on Good Friday looking at a sewer issue, and there was one of our sewer lines right back over here was broken, and water was flowing in it. That means we were treating creek water at the plant. City Hall was closed. Called Ralph, who was right there, and Ralph came over and we talked about it for a minute. Next thing you know, he goes and finds a piece of 6-inch PVC pipe, cuts it in half, sticks it over there, and like, look. It was a temporary fix. Then he just went on about his business. Thanks, Ralph. I appreciate it. Us, yeah, no problem. So the least we can do, and to keep his memory alive, is to keep practicing having that servant's heart, practicing those good deeds, and looking out for each other. But without further stories, you can see behind us, you've got some things about Ralph's life. I know we have some light refreshments if you want to stick around, but let's go ahead and see what we came to see, which was the opportunity to make official something council did some time ago, which was to rename Old Jackson Street to Ralph McCrary Boulevard. So if our guys can go and help unveil it, I'd appreciate it. And I'll say while they're doing that, we had these street signs for a while, but we were trying to wait for the right time, so we decided to do this with Georgia Cities Week, and also sort of just to celebrate the completion of this project. So give us a minute to go and grab a ladder so we don't have a workers' comp issue.
Oh, bless it.
But I appreciate it. So I know we'll have a chance to get pictures by that, and we if we have it, we'll change that sign out as well. But we wanted to do it right here, so close to Ralph's house, so that now all of us, when we ride by here, we can look up there and see, just remember what he did. But
It's on that one too, man.
yeah,
They're gonna unveil it.
so they're going to go take care of that.
Yeah.
I thank you all for coming out. Please feel free to have some refreshments, to take some pictures, to tell some stories. Thank you all for coming out and showing your love and appreciation for all that Ralph did for us. And we're going to continue to work with that servant's heart, trying to make a difference in this community, a street at a time, a house at a time, a person at a time. So you have a wonderful Friday. Thank you all who participated in Georgia City's Week activities. We've got one more tomorrow. We're going to meet at City Park at 9 o'clock. I'll be out there. Got a shiny yellow t-shirt. And if you can join us, please do. If not, please take your time to help your community when you can. So you all have a good afternoon, and we will see you soon.
Hey, Mayor,
Yes.
do you want to get a photo of everyone and everyone who's seated in the main? And then do a